why OnlyFans is the biggest threat to modern man. Guys, we're under attack. Men are under attack, right? What's under attack is our dignity, our dopamine, self-control. This industry has been created to literally destroy men's dignity, hijack our dopamine, and self-control. If you understand what OF is or how their business model works, and I've given advice to people who are in this industry in terms of making money, that's totally different. All right, but in terms of what consuming this kind of content does to men, it's terrible. It's terrible. I seen a video the other day, a principal got let go from his school because he was caught jacking off to pornography. He was caught touching himself. This is what happens when our lust isn't under control. This is what happens when the ability to see naked women is so accessible. Think of our ancestors. Think of our ancestors. Think of the things that they had to do to be able to be with a woman, right? Think of the things that they had to do to get access to the same access that we had. They had to go kill a fucking bear. They had to go fight wolves, go and gather food. They were literally hunters and gatherers. Now, you go on a site, you pay the girl $3.99 and you can see her naked. You can see all her goods. Hijacking our dopamine. All right, this is probably the worst part because your dopamine, guys, your dopamine receptors reward you for doing hard things. You want to train yourself to get rewarded for doing things that actually matter, things that actually fulfill your life. But when your dopamine is hijacked by easy lust, easy dopamine bullshit, either scrolling on TikTok or watching porn, right? You become less of a man. You stop having self-control. You're easier to manipulate it. There's an agenda, guys. There's an agenda. There's an agenda to control men. Why is this shit on the internet for free? Why, when you go on Instagram, this kind of content isn't blocked? Why is this so, the stuff, you mistakenly, I'm telling you, it's so fucking crazy. You mistakenly, leave your phone and it go past a OF model's IG. Now, your whole feed is full of this shit. Why is this shit available? Why is this so accessible? But if you're talking about, hey, self-improvement, all this stuff, that stuff is harder to get reached. Why? Right? Because it's easy. It's easy to take the dopamine away because men, our lust is our kryptonite. Us needing sex is our kryptonite. So the world has created a system where we can get hijacked for our biggest weakness. And let's call it what it is, right? It affects women tremendously, not just men. I don't want this to turn into a fucking we are against women. It's not women's fault, right? It affects women tremendously. A lot of women they're not leaders. They follow the lead. They follow the hive. They're very hive minded. And a lot of women get convinced to, participate in this bullshit, ruining their life. I guarantee you, every single girl you know has thought about starting an OF. Every single girl, because she just sees the level of access that her fellow woman can get when she does this. But they don't talk about the negative effects, how it can tremendously destroy a woman's brain. Because women, they have a very big sense of self-worth with their image, with their sexuality. And when that is out in the public, it fucks with them, bro. It devalues them. They know it. The women who participate in this stuff, if you notice, they starting to revert. Oh, I don't know why I did that stuff. You've seen it. Once they see the true negative effects of participating in this bullshit and how it can never let you go, they want to separate themselves from it as much as possible. Is that a lack of responsibility? Yes. They should understand the consequences of doing the things that they said that they wouldn't want to do, right? Or they said that they didn't think they should have done. But it affects men and women. It affects men. It's not just men, right? But it affects women too. Think about how many young girls are encouraged to start this shit. I seen a stat how so many young girls who are turning 18, what they want to do is they want to start an OF. Instead of promoting women to be more empowered, to be more family oriented, to support and uplift their men, they're pushed, literally pushed to go and start an OF account to fund these people's lives, essentially, the people who run their accounts, demean the women. When you think about it, it's literally some fucked up shit. Like the people who control, who run OF models, those people are behind the scenes while that girl's public image is tarnished, her sexuality is exposed, the consequences she's gonna face forever are gonna be on her. But the people who are encouraging her behind the scenes, it's fucked up. I'm telling you guys, it's not just men who are going through this bullshit. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Right? Because women are meant to be led. And when you dangle a gift, you show possibility, and she's following the lead of people who she thinks have her best interest, she goes and does shit like that. Now, do women do it and they know better? Yes. But let's not act like women are not high-minded. If it was a sin, if it was publicly like shame to do this shit to an extreme level, most women wouldn't want to consider doing it. It's because the consensus is supportive. That's why they want to do it, right? Genuinely. But when it comes to us guys, like we have to learn how to control our lust. We have to learn how to run away from this shit. Like it's so, even myself, guys, I'm gonna have a vulnerable moment right here. Like I haven't watched porn in going on 4 years now. But man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it's not tempting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Where you can't even, I'm talking about, I be trying to watch nothing but business shit, self-improvement stuff on the internet, and you mistakenly come across a post. You glance at that motherfucker for half a second, your whole feed is full of that shit. It's constantly getting thrown in your face because it's very addicting and it's hard to let go. It's like a drug, right? So you have to be careful. You have to understand that your dignity, becoming one of these dudes who has no self-worth, no self-control. One thing about me, one thing about FitX is that I can tell you guys from the bottom of my heart. If I realize that something is not the optimal way to do things, you don't have to convince me to do it again. Me, I learned very quickly that women like a certain type of guy. I learned very quickly that women like men that are not sweating them, that are not pressed. They love men who are in abundance. I learned that shit quickly. That's who I am. I ain't going back. I will never act like a thirsty guy, right? Because I know that doesn't work. It literally is opposite of what women want. I'm gonna give you a quick story. I love giving stories. I'm in the gym, right? This is one of my subscribers, right? This is a guy, he been in the gym with me. He may see this video, like fit man. You know, he's like, man, like I wanted to get on your show and do the looks maxing when you used to do those. But then last week, he literally came up to me. He was like, yo, Fit, why do these girls give me the cold shoulder? Literally. I was shocked he asked me that question. But I was literally doing fucking T-bar rows. He's like, Fit, why do these girls give me the cold shoulder? And like I've always told you guys, I swear to God, this is who I am. Whenever I'm out in public, I'm always paying attention to people. I want to understand human beings so well. I don't know, it's fun for me to understand the dynamics of human beings. I'm always paying attention. And I've paid attention to this dude. I've seen how he carried himself. I've seen how he looked at women. All right? And I could tell that he gives them way too much attention. This is why you guys don't understand. Please understand me. You don't have to go up and approach her for her to put you in the category of loser. It's how you act, how you look, how you behave around her. Women make a lot of decisions subconsciously. So this said guy, I've seen him several times staring at girls. I've seen him several times trying to put himself around girls. Like women hate that shit so much. I'm telling you guys, man, I have gotten so many girls from acting like they don't fucking exist. You want to get girls? Act like literally they're a ghost. You don't even see them. You see right through their ass. Anytime, it's to the point now where I could be in the gym in public and a girl will try to make eye contact with me, I look away. I'm telling you, they look at me, I act like I don't see them. So these girls be fishing. They be fishing for my attention. It's like they're addicted. They want me to look at them so bad, I just act like I don't see them. They look at me, I look away. I act like they don't even exist. Because I know that's how women operate. They're addicted. Literally, it's like they're literally addicted to men who don't like them. or don't show them attention. But this guy, he's not like that. He's not like that. He's giving them attention subconsciously with his cues, with his body language. I've seen him several times, take his shirt off. Because it's a gym full of ripped guys. It's a muscle gym. So guys are in good shape there. I've seen him take his shirt off, be working out. I'm telling you guys, the women despise that shit. If they feel like you're trying too hard, immediate turn off. And brings me to my point about OF. You do not want to become the dude that women want the least. This is why I stopped watching porn. Because I realized to myself, I am literally becoming what women don't like. I'm literally becoming the bottom pit of men. Men who fantasize about women they don't know. What do women like? Men that act like they don't exist. They damn sure don't want motherfuckers who are out there jacking off the random girls. That shit, man, the next time you want to jack off the porn or OF, imagine a girl you find attractive seeing you do that shit. Would she ever think of considering you? Never. Women want men that are in abundance. They want men that are living their life and can't sweat them. And that's what I didn't want to become. I didn't want to become one of these losers who would be, I didn't want to become a guy that was, my lust controlled me to where I was over here fantasizing about girls that didn't know me. Man, ain't nothing worse than that. Ain't nothing worse than that. And this dude that I just told you guys a story about, literally 2 days ago. This is, last week he came up to me and asked me that question. 2 days ago, I'm literally in the gym. Like this girl I've seen in the gym, she looked good, but she always be looking at me. And you guys will think Fit thinks every girl looks at him. They do. I'm literally not kidding. If I had glasses, you would see how many fucking choosing signals I get. It's unbelievable. But this girl always looks at me. I do my normal thing, act like she doesn't exist. Here comes this guy. She walks past him and then she goes to the machine that like across from me, right? And look at him. Look what he does. He goes and I see him. I'm watching him do this shit. He walks past and he gets her that look like that hungry, thirsty look. And she just looked away. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of you asking me that shit, dog? What was the point of you asking me that? You sat up here and asked me, yo, Fit, why do the girls not give me cold shoulder? Because of that. Because you act like a loser. Because you give them free attention. Because you become one of the dudes that they don't want. What the fuck? That shit doesn't work. It's like guys are fucking insane or something, bro. My goodness. You just sat up here and asked somebody who literally you look up to in terms of giving you this kind of information. And then you do exactly what I told you not to do. Imagine having FedEx Fearless in your gym and I'm giving you the game about what not to do. And then you turn around and do the same fucking shit. My goodness. Anyway, when it comes to OF, it makes you the man that women want the least. You don't want to become one of these dudes, man, who you so controlled by your lust. Because all that does is to tell women that you don't have options. That's the bottom line. Options. They want men with options. They want men that don't need them. That's what women want. If you don't take anything from this, I don't give a fuck if you've never been with a girl in your life. You better pretend. You better fake it till you fucking make it. You better act like shit. I don't give a damn if you pretend. Take my advice to heart. Pretend. Act like you don't even see them. Mind your business. Do your thing. Live your life. Pussy is not on a pedestal for you. You don't give a fuck. Your goals and your dreams are number one, because the man that puts his goals, his purpose, number one, is the man that women want the most. You don't want to be this guy. You don't want to be the guy that she wants the least. This motherfucker, the guy who's focused on his goals, his dreams, building his business, building his brand, that's who she wants the most. That's what she wants. That's what she desires. Ooh, she be fantasizing about that motherfucker. She be in bed thinking about him all night. He ain't gonna lose a second of sleep if she don't exist. That's the dude the things women would do for these men, you don't understand. The shit women would do for men that are focused on themselves. They look good, they dress well, they smell good, but they're just on them. I'm worrying about me. I'm worrying about my goals, my dreams. Women will fucking bend over backwards, fly. They will do anything for those dudes. That's the secret. Fuck all the bullshit. Texting template, all this bullshit. Code approach openers. Be this motherfucker. Right? Gotta have your confidence about yourself. Still have to know how to say words to women. But if you focus on your goals and your purpose, women become obsessed. Right? The men who are saying, you know what, I'm building myself up to climb up the ranks, because they're hypergamous. They want the best possible man. So you directly signal to them that you're the best possible man when you're focused on ascending. They want you to be trying to ascend, and they're chasing you. All right? Speaking of ascension, if you're a guy watching this right now and you understand that this is what women want, you want to attract beautiful women, you want to be the man that women literally are addicted to, be focused on your goals and your purpose. Build your own fucking business. Build your own brand. Be focused on your dreams and goals. A lot of you guys right now, you may be working a job or a career that you know, is paying you decent. You're making 5, 6, 7, 8 grand a month, maybe even 10 grand a month, but you want to be your own boss. You want to have your own goals, your own purpose. You want to call your own shots. I've helped several guys land their first clients, establish their business, get monetized, right? By building their personal brand. Guys that watch the same videos as you, what's your excuse? So if you understand that this is the game, you need to maximize who you are. You need to go and achieve everything that you can possibly achieve. You want to be your own boss. You're making at least 5 grand a month and you want to become your own boss, and with your own brand, you have a skill that you want to help people with. Click the link in the description, pinned comments. Apply for the Inner Circle mentorship. Let's help you take your business, your idea, your skill to the next level. All right, man? Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll get back with you guys next time.